too dark. I'm writing my thoughts down. I just have too much thoughts, so it's probably good to just write it down so you don't get lost in them and makes them easier to process. And let's talk about this. This book saved my life. You know, you see, all of these books, all of these books, I read more than like 30 books. I even read the Bible. And thing is that this is the book that saved my life. And when you see what's written there, there's nothing. That's crazy, right? There's nothing. This book saved my life and there's nothing. Zero value. This book is just given to you with zero value. What does that mean, man? You are kind of confusing, Jacob. What do you mean? Well, I mean that you create your own values. When you are living your life, you are just experiencing some things. These things, these experiences are things you learn the most from. And if you don't reflect on those things, on those experiences, if you don't process them well, they are useless. They are useless. And that's when you actually don't just learn from your mistakes. You are doing again and again and again. If you would just do it one time and said, okay, I did this wrong. I need to reflect myself. What did I do wrong? How can I prevent it? This is what's this for. If you just do some mistake, if you fuck up a bit, if you don't know where to go, if you lost your purpose, if you lost your destination, your path, if you have a problem, if you have personal mental health problem, this shit will save your life. And I was real skeptical about it. Why should I fucking write a journal? Why should I reflect on myself? But then I realized, then I read, then I heard millionaires and all successful individuals saying, if you want something bad enough, you need to reflect, you need to visualize, you need to journal. All these three things can be done by this. If you want to learn how to visualize, it's pretty easy, not as hard, and actually I'm grateful. Everything I have here, this notebook, this phone, this notebook, this phone, this room, all of this money, all of this clothes I have it thanks to visualizing. What's visualizing? Do you have some goal? For instance, do you have some goal? Do you want something bad enough? You probably do. That means you visualized it. You visualized it. You saw that goal and you went for it just a bit. What was your child? When you were small, you had some goals. You wanted to do some work. You visualized it. Now, and when we are growing older, we actually forgot how to do this. We actually stopped doing this, and I don't even know why, but it's so fucking good. Just visualize more. Sit down and just close your eyes or stare at the wall. That's how I do it. It's pretty fun because your mom comes inside, you're staring at the wall, and she thinks you're crazy, and it's kind of funny. Doesn't mind. But when you are just thinking, visualizing, then you write it down what you thought about, what you find out about yourself. Now you can read that those thoughts, those things that you figure out. Makes so much progress, man. Next thing is being reflective or grateful. It's almost the same thing. At the end of the week, at the end of the year, at the end of the month, just reflect on yourself. What could you do better? What could you do faster? When? Where could you do it? All these, go into details. Really, really push yourself to the absolute perfection. That's when opportunity, perfection, and luck meets. That's what's called success, okay? So reflect on yourself. Last thing is journaling. Journaling is absolutely one of the best things you can do for your mental health. I know, sounds ridiculous. Probably you are lazy to just do it. Trust me, just fucking journal. It's so good. It's so refreshing. I mean, It's like meditation, man. You just write down your thoughts, you write down when did you wrote it, and just, and it's so melancholical when I'm scrolling down and I'm reading what I wrote. It's actually it's pretty funny. I can even read you a few things that I wrote when I started doing this journaling. It's a brand new book, but here I wrote. Everything starts to make sense. I'm starting to document my journey, and finally, it's me, myself. Now I can see my emotions. My emotions don't control me, but I control them. By that, I'm pursuing my goal the best. I don't want to be average. I just don't want to be in some graph. I want to be different. Now, I don't need to wait for something, and it's really amazing. Everything starts to make sense. And tomorrow I'm leaving to Paris. And by the way, we started learning biochemistry at school, which is kind of amazing. Yeah, just fucking ordinary stuff, my thoughts. And when you write those thoughts down, you are becoming so much better. Okay, all these kind of books, all of these books I have here, just a few of them I picked up. All of these books right here. Okay, I'm holding them like a fucking asshole. But they are not worth it if you don't have journal. Okay? Okay? All of these books are fucking useless if you don't know how to use them. You will learn how start learning from your mistakes first, from experiences, then use books. Books are great. You are learning from mistakes, experiences, and and studies from the whole world, all these great people. But if you don't reflect of your own life, you will never be unique. That's the point of it. You don't want to be just a copy that knows everything and has its own thoughts and everything just from books. We all been, there will be thousands of people and all thinking the same thing, all having the same opinions. You don't want to be like that. If you want to be special, I know you want to be. Everyone wants to be special. No one wants to be sheep. So learn from your mistakes. That's what makes you you. That's what makes you special. That's what makes your own personality stand out. That's my vision, man. That's my message. So that's why I wanted to tell you. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this video. It brought you some value. Yeah. I'm gonna record another video now because what to do next, man? I have free day.